This is Noreya, the Gold Project. This is a cool looking Metroidvania. And I wanted to check it out. Graphics. High graphics. You need to relaunch the game. Very high graphics. Shaders, full screen. Audio. Controls. There's a slight lag when choosing the buttons, so I'm not liking that, but let's check out why this pixel art game needs high graphics. Apparently it's the 1.0 version of game, so it's not early access. New game. Difficulty. For discovering Metroidvania. Designed for people who use used to Metroidvanias. Different mode experience. Just give me normal mode. Game automatically saves every time this logo appears at the bottom right of the screen. Okay. So this is full release. With maybe some bugs. We'll see. Uh-oh. So the steps kind of sound weird. The issue I have with the steps right now is that I push left and the steps are on my left side. Push right and the steps are on my right. Like my ears. I don't like what they're doing here. Maybe there's a reason for this, but I don't like it. There's maybe a sound option. No, there's no sound option. Sounds weird. Triangle. Pause more rest here. May their souls find rest. There's rest there. I don't like that the triangle button's the same as whatever this is doing. Buff button. LB. Ingratitude. One loin of bone. Bunch of graves here, basically. I wonder if these are like Kickstarter graves or something. Yeah, these are Kickstarter graves. To Templar 91994. Yeah, I'm not reading all these graves. I feel like the frame rate isn't very good, but maybe that has to do with me setting it on very high. It's kind of silly that it's doing that on a pixel game. I don't like the shake when I slash. Or the flash when I slash. I know they said this is a full release, but I'm getting like early access feels from it. Kali, descendant of the great lineage, I am Salusta, god of greed. The creature of shadows and gold have attacked you and decimated your group. They haunt and protect these places. These poor souls are ensnared by my power. Once human, their greed corrupted them to the point of losing all consciousness, and now they are all turned into monsters. But you, Kali, you have the strength to resist my corrupting power, and even in death and resurrection, you retain your humanity and free will. We can join forces to rule together over the world of weakness. People succumb to vices, willing to sacrifice their fellow beings. They deserve only domination by the strong. Pledge allegiance to me, and I will offer you even more of my power, and will be the most powerful of all. You can control my army of shadows. Join me in the center of the cathedral, pray for my greatness, and you will be rewarded. Do not stray from the path, as other gods will try to subjugate your power. Light may seem gentle, but gold is pragmatic. You receive the blessing of the gold solstice, and the skill tree is now unlocked. Use the points obtained new abilities to improve the existing ones. For each god, there is a corresponding level of faith. This level of faith will allow you to unlock specific powers based on your choice of allegiance. Okay. This is hidden. Pogo. I'm on Pogo. Unlock the world map. Well, now you have acquired the power of tracking. The god of maps, had once taught it to me. It is a powerful tool to allow you to memorize everything around you. Tracking allows you to create a mental map. This way you can navigate and analyze the areas you have already visited. Okay. Offer me gold to accumulate, and you shall grant even more of my power. You shall become the mightiest among all and gain access to powers of gold. You can exchange gold nuggets for skill points in the front of the statue. So is this a roguelite? I feel like this is a roguelite where I keep getting power-ups at this place. More graves. No, kind of silly that there's graves because they were greedy. Because that god just said that that only the greedy die here or whatever. Not only, but I guess been slain here. But all these Kickstarters are because they were gracious enough to give money to commemorate steal an honor of 3,234 warriors who contributed to the construction of the first kingdom of Noreya. May their names reach the chosen ones of the world. May their memory be preserved. May their work shine. So this was one tier, getting your own, and then the rest get put. I think I mentioned. Logbook. Oh, look, actual. I am Alpheus Augustus. I have no fame or title. I have been passionate about craftsmanship since my early age. Today, I work in secret on the creation of something. Who it is? God, is there a way to turn off the shake? It just doesn't feel good. Hit flash, no flash. Screen shake, 20. No other fonts. Prayer flash. At least they made it like an accessibility to turn off the shake. Yeah, that's much better. Long press to heal you by offering nuggets. Oh. So it's 10 nuggets to heal. Son of a gun. Piece of junk. It's a ghost. I can't even interact with it. I don't like the sound. How they have the sound set up. Maybe this is good for like speakers. The way it's set up. But as for just a game, I don't like it. So I was trying to see if maybe I'd be okay with a little bit of shake, but I don't think I am. I think what I'm mostly not okay with is on my side, it's kind of like skipping when we move the screen. I don't think it is on OBS. OBS has a buffer, so it doesn't do that, but my screen doesn't seem to have that same buffer. Doesn't look very good. I'm gonna assume it has to do with me setting it to very high. I'm just gonna go back to medium. It says I have to restart to fix that, but maybe we'll remember next time. I don't really want to restart. That sound reminds me of a monster in Ragnarok Online. Surrounding creatures were once human, greedy in wealth and gold. All that remains is them as an inhuman monstrosity controlled by the god who corrupted them. Start this level, we started the last statue. Wait, what? Victory over the dead suffocates the power of greater than gold. Whoever dares up there is an apostate of a king of some news time. Sound design is not for headphones. Ow. Start the last statue. Wait, I just gave him thing. How do I level up? Attacking down, bounce off enemies. Life, sword mastery, and sword combination. The second hit is faster and has more range. More attack. Here's attack. Probably go with more attack. So now we have the Hollow Knight bounce. I think. Doesn't feel like we have the Hollow Knight bounce. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are annoying me in this game. I think we will restart it in hopes that maybe that makes it a little bit more visually pleasing. But I'm dead anyway. Alright, let me reopen just because that one option needs you to restart the game. Now, if that doesn't really fix the game, I think I'm just gonna wait for them to update it. It feels like an early access game. You know what I mean? Because most games, like, immediate, like, problems usually don't, like, they usually listen to the feedback for immediate problems, but, like, I don't know if they've had feedback. Can I jump down here? He's a yunk. Need the wall jump before we can go over here. No. The hitbox for these spikes also really suck. I don't remember which way we went last time. Break free from the gods, no prayer or offering, but for that I must uncover the mystery to understand the origins of the world. No, I need the wall jump. So this isn't really a Metroidvania, huh? Thought it was gonna be. Piece of junk. Okay, so I jumped up here, but I was expecting slashing it to be bounced back. I think that's how it works in Hollow Knight. And that did not happen. Piece of junk. No. God. Dying to slimes. I'm out of money. Metroidvania today? Kinda. I played one earlier. It was pretty good. This one seems more of a roguelike than Metroidvania. Although it does have a Metroidvania feel. How's it going, Akashi? Good to see you. It's funny that you mentioned that too, because I had just finished saying, I guess this isn't a Metroidvania. And then to a minute later, so you're playing Metroidvanias? It's funny timing. The risky path, no god or follower should learn of it, or I'll be hanged. I'll be hung? I'll be hanged, burned, or worse. I am alone. May these notes be useful to someone if something should happen to me. But it isn't a roguelite because when you die, it doesn't like change well, it's not procedural, I guess. So it does have a skill tree in which you like can go back to the beginning and like use your money to get more skill and stuff. Pogo Dash region. Pogo Dash. Pogito. Here lies Alphys August, the first king of the land of Noreya, regicide of the gods, guide of the people. May his soul find a path to peace. The text is faded. These words are for anyone who senses my presence. My spirit has wandered in these places for a very long time. Only a preservant soul will be able to gather the knowledge I have concealed there. Once accomplished, I will be able to access eternal rest. Follow the path, and I will guide you. Okay. Okay. I can't get that. I would have to like dash in the middle, and I don't have a dash. The gods have been hiding things from us for far too long. Okay. I really don't like how they've done the sound design in this game. I hope that's something that they patch or like change, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I push left, and that's when we get like footstep sounds on your left side. I push right, and that's when we get footsteps on our right side. That doesn't make any sense. Sounds off. Or at the very least, it's so unusual because no other game does that. And it feels off. Ow. What was that? What does that even do? What did I just get? Gold dedication. Light dedication. So light and then power. Price 1. Must be closest statue to modify your skill. What if I do? I don't even know where to get a light dedication thing. Nowhere to do the gold dedication. So how have you been, Kaishi? What have you been up to? Indeed, to go see each of the major gods and ask them a question without arousing suspicion. I must not pray too much or ask them for things, or I will become enslaved. I'm working a lot. How are you? I'm alright. I binge watched a lot of anime the past week. So I feel like I'm caught up with most current animes that people talk about often. At least recently. Watching Windbreaker? I have not seen that. What's that? Oh. That straight line is a trampoline. Psychological lessons. Pretty much Tokyo Revengers, but done better. And popular currently. Oh. I'll remember that. Windbreakers. Bounce, 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 bounce. This is the god of light.
Kali, I am Hemenis, the goddess of light. Salus, the goddess of greed, stole my place and trapped me in an astral world. Only I can remove the grip of greed weighing on humans of this region and restore you to human form. But for that, I need more strength. Despite the chains that bind me, I can indicate his location to you.
Okay.
Go free from this horrible god. Go free me from this horrible god. We can unite our forces and reign together over this world that needs my light. Offer me the corrupted gold, and I will purify it, offering you even more of my power. You will be the most powerful among all, and you will access the power of eternal light. Do not turn away from the path, for other gods will try to subjugate your power. Gold may seem enticing, but light is vital for this world. You are now free to choose the god you want to pray to. Prayer is possible at the prayer altars.
I don't have enough money. I paid the gold god 50 gold. So the game gives us a choice between two gods and which one we want to like follow, I guess. Well, the gold god gives us more power, and then this god gives us, I don't know what this god gives us. Life? So life, shield of blood, sacrifice 1 heart to create protective barrier for 5 seconds. That's stupid. Why would I sacrifice a heart to prevent damage for 5 seconds? I only have 3 hearts. Increase field of vision in the darkness. Additional life. Blood shield can withstand more hits. Health slowly regenerates over time. That's okay. We go down this path just for this. Regenerate health from striking enemies. Regenerate health from striking enemies. Damage luminous. Blessing is increased. Activate aura. No longer stunned when falling from great heights. Allows teleportation to different activated god statue. Allows to display the collectibles on the world map. One additional life point. Dash regenerates quicker. I want this gold increase attack. Boost damage while in darkness. Increase attack damage when performing multiple consecutive hits. Frenzy damage increase. This is very enticing path. Increase damage when health drops to 1 heart. Sacrifice 1 life point by holding to start a rage to boost damage for 10 seconds. I don't like that. Upon taking damage, next attack deals double damage, recharges over time. Increase damage, increase. Breath of the King is improved and deals more damage. The left side's majorly more enticing, but the regenerating life over here is actually way enticing. Bink, bink. Like the enemy goes into the wall for like half a second. I can't attack him. It shows fighting cells or a bunch of high schoolers, like Fatal Fury, without magic powers, and keeps their district safe. It's like a district watch. Everyone fights super OP as a Yakuza. Ah. Is the season done? Or is it like still going? I like to watch when a season is like finished. One episode away. Yeah, I saw that a bunch of anime was about one episode away from being done. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. There was Kaiju number 8 or something. It's like 10 episodes in. And I was like, that's an odd number. I'm gonna watch that as soon as it seems like it's done. Kaiju's pretty good, yeah. It's like on the top of the anime list thing that I'm watching through. It will lose the number 1 prize to solo leveling, yeah. Solo leveling was a good watch, I think. For the most part. No. How do I get back up? I can't. Son of a gun. Wish I could wall jump. Man, just play around when it makes epic stuff, yeah. Oh, I also watched the Freerian anime recently. I thought that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I'm upset that there's not more to watch right now. They had a really good like season closeout. Really nice touch with the season closeout. He just wants some milk. Yeah. Just not an elf MILF. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty old, and it doesn't count. Not your kind of old. Probably doesn't help that Freyrin has like an acoustic take on social being. Light is a fundamental element in our lives, yet we exist as if it doesn't. If it does not exist, light is also a source of darkness. Could this be an oxymoron? Acoustic take on how to be social is what I mean to say. She sucks at being social. Ah. Can't kill it. Can I just... No, I can't. Although I think I can just die and decide to go to the last statue. Ow. No, I'm dead. Turn to the last statue. So me giving money to the light side gives me a skill point, but I'm still gonna use that skill point on gaining more attack damage. And then we'll go get more life. I can serve 2 gods. Something Bible, you can't serve 2 gods. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm dumb. It's like, why can't I make it across? Right. I have to use the bouncy. I think this game's alright. There's just a couple things that bother me in this game, and it doesn't feel too smooth. Overall, it's an alright experience thus far. And surely I guess the game would grow on me if I gave it a better chance. Ow. And obviously after we power up our character and everything, it'll probably feel even better. But I have no idea what the devs were thinking, having the screen shake for every single slash that you do. Turn that off real quick. Also, it was flashing with every single slash as well. I do not know what they were thinking. Oh, squeeze me? Guess there's a thing to kill down there. It's so awkward. And I'm dead. It sounds awkward because it like stops the music and it's like wow, which I think it's actually a part of the music. Haha, you can't get me. There's light there. Get shreked. Can't go over there. Ow. Also watched the latest in what's that anime? 7 Deadly Sins, where it's like a kid, the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse or whatever. That was okay. I kind of feel like the original part of that story ended at a perfect point, and they left the whole chaos Arthur crap there just to add more later on, which is what they're doing. But I feel like if it wasn't for the King Arthur chaos things, it would have ended like at the perfect spot. Like that was the perfect ending for an anime, and then it kept going. And it's like, oh, all right. Light or dark? Wait, gold or light. Beloved mortal, your submission to my strength, my will strengthens the very foundation of this world. Through your prayers, you acknowledge the undenied truth. Without my radiant light, darkness would engulf everything. Just kidding. The path of gold will grant you absolute. Do not stop, Callie. Wait, but I can just switch at any time, right? But more. Well, good to know. Good to know that we're not like bound to our choice. What does it show me the map? Which one did we choose? We chose light. I think we can teleport to any. Son of a gun. Mother, father. Get shreked. I want to switch games just because I feel like this is very unpolished and I want to wait till it's polished. But I could be wrong. Crawley. We'll switch after this boss. What seems like a boss. We're fighting Spider Dog. Oh, I don't have a dodge button. Oh, it's dead. Boss Killer 1. Defeat Crawley. You have obtained the wall jump. You can now jump from wall to wall. Would you look at that? Use the wall jump. Yeah. Oh, I guess these are just skills that we get. So this is a pretty short game. Wall jump is nice. Wow, 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 wow. Give me him Samus. The art of wall jumping allows access to places once inaccessible. It is necessary to step back and analyze to discover the path to truth. Sometimes the area is already explored. Okay, maybe this is more of a Metroidvania than I thought. Didn't feel like a Metroidvania because I thought it was resetting, but it turns out it is. Ba-da-da-da. Piece of junk. Right here, Metro Burner. What is this? Ba-da-da-do. I have money. Give me life. You must be close to the statue to modify your... I am. I'm right here. I'm not getting that shield blood. Night vision increase. Although I might have to. Because it's not going to let me deeper into the thing. Otherwise. But there's an additional life thing here, and I should probably grab that before I do anything else. Okay, good. We can climb up even with just one side. It just takes a lot longer. And fast travel, can't I? World of gold, world of light. Oh. Does switching to the world of gold, like, make it so I can access different places? Right, so right now we're in a world of gold. So what changed? We're in a world of light. Now we're in a world of gold. Well, this still isn't open. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know where to go either. Ow. So I'm sure there's some sort of mechanic with the world of Golden Light. But I have no idea what that is. But it kind of annoys me because it reminds me of the original Demon Souls. Had a light world and a dark world tendency. Now, the biggest issue with that is that there were items and weapons that you could only be collected if you had perfect white world tendency, which means you never died, and it's a Dark Souls game. And also, to get a light world, you have to never die. You have to never kill an NPC. You had to help out with other worlds a lot, and that was the only way to get your world to be lighter, is by helping other worlds, etc. and so forth. Until you get perfect white tendency, so that you can get all the items that could only be gotten with perfect white tendency. World tendency. Now that was annoying, because after a certain point, people weren't asking people to help out in their worlds, and you had to actually beat the boss in that other person's world in order to get it. Our world is vast and divided by several regions. Each is ruled by a major god. Occasionally this changes, and the gods engage in a kind of game that only they can understand, to the detriment of us, mere mortals. Also, there seems to be a third god that's secret after you find all these statues. God agreed is strange. He does not seem so drawn to the acquisition of things. It almost resembles an instinct, an unconscious. It seems more accessible after a period of offerings. Does it calm him? Is he satisfied and therefore more accessible? Certainly one of the ideas they ever had, yeah. And to get a dark world, you had to like kill NPCs. You had to die. All you really have to do is die. Basically, just die, die a bunch, and you'll get a perfect dark world tendency. So it's almost impossible to get light world tendency, but then dark world tendency was like you would get it, and dark world tendency made the world harder. So your reward for dying was make the game harder for you. Your reward for not dying, make the game easier for you. Where's the sense? The sense, where is it? You would gain basically better items in Dark World as well. You gain more souls in the Dark World, which I guess would lead to more like upgrading. And then if you made the world easier, then like that would stack technically. That was like your only saving grace, I guess. Harder world, but it basically forced you to get good. And then it would make the world easier, so all the getting goodness was like just there to make things easier. So it was horrible to get all the items in the game, because you had to play it in a certain way in order to get all the items, and then to get all the items twice, play through the game, New Game Plus at least twice, but that's the usual. In like any Dark Souls games, you go around and kill everybody for your last bit of equipment that people have. Ruins of Noreya. Beloved mortal. My beloved mortal. In the world of light again. So if I make this the world of gold, what happens? Sekiro, but worse. I still need to finish Sekiro. I don't see the difference in the worlds right now. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe it has to be perfect light and perfect gold to make a difference. A system where the more you die, the more it makes everything slowly die or get corrupted, but it ain't as creepy as light and dark. There's a system here, being here you got better, so you get an easier game now, so getting better was for nothing. It was pure, yeah. Wait, so Sekiro had a system like that? Or has a system like that? So I played it, but I didn't finish it, and one day I plan to play it, but I didn't know it had a system like that. Like how? What do you? Yeah, it's part of the lore, but it really isn't something that plays a major role. Changes stuff for NPCs and increases immersion. So like if I died a lot, what happens exactly? Everything starts to decay? Enemies are harder or easier? Ouchies. Just mostly immersion? Oh, okay. So it doesn't change anything but immersion. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's nice. Not like this is the other thing. Did the Demon Souls remake have the world tendency thing? Can play it, still console inclusive? Think so. I think it's still PS4 exclusive. Or PS5? PS4. PS5. The Inquisitors were nothing but humans like you and me. Their extreme faith places them on the same level as the king. Their role is to enforce the word of the deity and eliminate all resistance. It's impossible to reason with these people. You must agree and pretend if you want to come out unscathed. Bang, bang, boom. Ultimately, these gods are no more clever than humans. I have fashioned a few altars or statues with that ingredient I had left so that they may believe. Money. Doste. Doshide. Easy, young. No. Ow. Caca, caca. He's a fire and ow. Ow. Fire in his laser. Stop it. He's going crazy. Mother, father. I can't reach. Oh, I'm dead. Return to last statue. Restart this level. So each area is considered a level. Restart this level. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Son of a gun. Bow, bow. Everything's going berserk down here. Arnar. I can't go here. I can't dash through this. I think maybe go. No. Start this level. Yeah, so it considers any screen transition a level. Doesn't help that it feels like a 30 FPS game. There. I made it. No! Ugh, it's a dead end anyway. Return the last statue. I offer you my money. Allows teleportation to different activated god statues. See, yeah, that's what I want. And to show the collectibles on the map. But I think we're gonna call it here. For the most part, I feel like this game is alright. I do feel like it needs some touching up, some sprucing up. Something to help the frameage as well. Although I don't know how. I don't know. It doesn't feel 60 FPS. It might be though. It just doesn't feel great. It feels like an early access game with a lot of the issues that it has. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know how long this game has been available. But overall, I think it's worth playing through. You get used to the movement and everything. And it seems like it'd be pretty short considering this page right here shows us all 4 power-ups that we can get. So I imagine that's only 4 power-ups that are in the game. Metroidvania style, and this whole thing of choosing gold or light kind of reeks of like replay the game choosing one side, replay the game choosing the other side, replay the game blah 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 blah. The map itself, this is it zoomed all the way out, so it's only possible for it to have maybe more over here, an area, maybe an area down here, maybe an area up here, so if that's indicative of how much a game is left, then we can safely assume that we have about 1/4 of the game unlocked, or 1/5 of the game unlocked, unless there's like a flip version or something, upside down world. So I think this will probably be a pretty short game, pretty short and sweet. So we'll probably come back to it after some updates. I feel like there's definitely some updates that need to happen with this game. Anyways, GG. Good game, Noreya, the Gold Project.